somebody is so mad and angry that you are not talking to them, because this person can feel that you are emotionally unavailable towards them right now, and this person can't handle it. This person is very, very contradicting, because if you react in the way that this person treats you, this person blows up and gets angry and gives you the silent treatment. And the reason for that is because you haven't given this person the reactions and the responses it is that they are after, because they are trying to reject your love. They are trying to reject this connection, but they can't, because the feelings of passion, this excitement, this intensity, it overrules this person's judgment. And I'm getting this energy where this person is well aware of how vulnerable they have become towards you, because they use your reactions and your responses. And there's something about this person feeling like you are playing them, because the energy is so radical now. The way that you have pulled back your energy away from this situation and gone no contact, basically this person's angry and mad at themselves that they didn't get clarity over you, but they're trying to be mad and angry at you because it feels like to this person you've betrayed them. It feels like to this person you taking back your energy from this person is unjust, is not fair towards this person. But what's actually happening is this person is still not giving you a connection. They're still not giving you a relationship. They're still lying to you about their emotions and their feelings, because I'm getting the energy that this person wants to put up a boundary now. They want to put up a boundary to you going no contact. But you're going no contact because you're acting upon the choice this person's given you. You're acting upon the commitment. You're not acting upon your emotions. You're not acting upon your feelings. And you see, this person doesn't even see it from that perspective. They don't even see it from the perspective that you might love this person. You might care for this person, but you're not allowed to talk about your emotions, because the only way this person can try and validate their safety net right now or their feelings is to give you the silent treatment. And they're trying to give you the silent treatment because they're actually scared. They're actually fearful right now of you. Okay? They don't give other people the silent treatment or boundaries because they're ever scared. This person gives other people the silent treatment because they feel they're losing themselves. But what I'm getting is that this person fears losing you, because with losing you, they've actually lost a part of themselves. They're trying to switch off a part of themselves because this person can't acknowledge the pain. It's all hitting this person too hard because everything they have done doesn't matter anymore. Everything they've done doesn't make a difference because you've changed who you are, which means that you've changed every reaction and response that you ever made towards this person in the past. And what I'm seeing is that they feel like you have played them, because you've given this person a taste of their own medicine and they can't handle it. Because the secret is that this person never ever prepared for your silence. They didn't prepare for your absence. They didn't prepare for your distance. They've been distracted by this connection. They've been distracted by this relationship. They've been distracted by their feelings and their emotions for you with this energy. And I'm getting this feeling that this person is mad and angry because they still want to think about you emotionally. But the anger for this person, it means they don't have to focus on their love right now and what it is this person has actually lost. Someone is so angry and annoyed that you are not responding to them or you are not talking to them. This person is trying to lie about the perspective right now. They're trying to communicate in a way that is like really, really subtle, or it doesn't reflect the kind of commitment this relationship is and what it should be. So what I'm seeing is that this person is giving you the silent treatment because they feel invalidated by the perspective they're trying to make this relationship, but they know they're lying about it because they're angry and they're annoyed that you're not talking to them, you're not responding to them. So they're trying to be really, really cool about the whole situation by changing the perspective of this relationship. This person knows they mucked up with you, that they know they regret something, because they're trying to see if they can cope in a different dynamic with this relationship. But what I'm getting is they can't forget what they've done because you don't react towards this person, which means this person gives themselves a silent treatment and they feel invalidated about their emotions. They're mad and they're angry at you because you're not giving this person an easy way out. you're not giving this person a reaction or a response where they feel like they can justify things or they can self-sabotage things. So it's like you're making choices and decisions that are very practical, and this person's making choices and decisions that are very emotional, but they've never done that. They've always been making decisions or choices about you that are practical because they've been avoiding their emotions about you. But now what's happening is they're getting karma, because the only reason why they've ever given you casual commitment is because they've been intimidated about you, because you were a shock. You were there for this person in a way where this person doesn't normally manifest things. Normally they build up their confidence to approach something, but you were just there and you were ready. You were everything this person wanted all of a sudden. But I'm seeing that they live a life that is so comfortable and familiar, and they fear change, that you were someone this person didn't expect would be genuinely real. It's almost like you were too good to be true. And what I'm seeing is that they go through karmic retribution with you because they don't go through lessons. They don't go through trials. They never go through change, because this person always believes they have everything it is that they want and they don't need to. But what I'm seeing with you is that this person has a lot of masculinity. They have a lot of masculinity now because they need to get noticed by you. There could also be this dramatic energy that's stepping forward from this person, but it's like they need to get noticed by you now because they can't give themselves validation. They can't give themselves impressions. They can't lie to themselves anymore. They needed you to do that, but now that you've gone, this person is starting to understand exactly the way they treated you because they're treating it to themselves. They deprived you of emotional fulfillment because they were so scared to actually love you that they ended up bringing all of their fears, their doubts, their insecurities, and their self-sabotaging tendencies onto this relationship. But what I'm seeing is they are going through karma right now because they've actually gone through a lot of lessons, and they didn't realize it because they were too stubborn and ego and cocky to admit it. But now that they're actually starting to lose you, they're actually starting to gain so much prosperity of what's actually important, because this person doesn't allow themselves to gain anything, but they don't allow themselves to lose anything either. You are making this person realize that love actually comes at a cost. Love is self-sacrifice. Love is never easy. But they always manifest connections and relationships that are easy because they're actually scared to let go of something. They're scared to let go of somebody. And now they're actually pushing themselves out of their comfort zone because they're actually starting to experience love is a different perspective to what they knew, because they're actually fearing losing you more than they're fearing losing the boundary they put up all of these years to actually accepting love and letting love come into their life. Somebody was only moving on from you, or somebody only moves on from you because they try to test their own emotions. This person has given you the silent treatment, and they didn't realize they gave you the silent treatment because they were scared. Because I'm getting this feeling this person has walked out because when they've walked out, they've done it from this dramatic perspective, but something was stopping this person from feeling their emotions about you. So there was a boundary, or there's a boundary up to this person when they walk away from you. And what I'm getting is that when this person's walking away from you, they are internally reflecting, and they never internally reflect about you when they're with you because this person puts up a boundary towards your energy. Now, what I'm seeing is that this person's going through this energy of contemplation, but it's also this feeling of feeling bored. There's something about this person feeling disconnected from you, but also this energy of like this person feeling bored, or almost like they're feeling so bored because your energy interrupts this person. Your energy, it interrupts and it disrupts this person, and they go to such extremes to try and block that because they try to be so distracted and keep busy and do all of these things. But what I'm seeing with the Death and the King of Pentacles is that this person has gone through an ego death, and they've gone through some type of an ego transformation. Basically, they were so focused on the relationship that what happened was there was this resistance towards this person. This person tried so hard to fight you off. So what happened is there was this resistance that was happening, and this person thought it was the perfect excuse to use their ego, to use their pride. But what happened is they were reacting to the situation practically. They weren't reacting to it emotionally. So the second this person realized that they lost you was the second this person realized they lost themselves, because they stopped that resistance. They stopped that chase. They stopped that predicament. And what happened is this person went through an ego death and an ego transformation, because they realized it wasn't ego or pride. It was simply spiritual ego, basically, because this person was so ego and stubborn to admit that they loved you. So what's going on now is that this person is realizing it was masculinity, and this person's freaking out because they're not ego or stubborn. They're not prideful anymore in the way they thought they were. They were doing that because they were so scared about you. They were so intimidated about you. There was a massive boundary that was up with this person. What I'm saying is that you were there. You were just there all of a sudden. And this person freaked out about that because they realized there was no way to overthink. That they saw confirmation with everything when you were right in front of this person. And they got so scared of that because this person knew they couldn't overthink. They couldn't over worry. And this person overthinks things. They over worry things because they don't trust their own reassurance about a lot of choices and decisions. But I'm getting the energy that you were just there in front of this person. And they were so scared of that because they knew that you were confirmation. They knew that they were ready because they knew that subconsciously they attracted you. They manifested you. They asked for you. So what I'm seeing now is that this person's having an epiphany and they're going through an oh shit moment, because they're starting to see and realize that they're not really moving on from you. They're moving on from the person that they used to be. Somebody is lying to you at the moment, and this person could have possibly gone MIA as well. There's also something about communication, so this person might not be giving you communication at the moment. But this person, they've tried to silence communication. They're giving you the silent treatment because this person's walked out. And you're watching this person walk out. And you're choosing to fulfill your cup. But all of a sudden, there's this dramatic response to this because this person's seeing you doing something unpredictable. And they're saying that you're emotionally unavailable towards this person all of a sudden. So there's something about this person blowing up and seeing your reaction and seeing your response, but they don't know how to handle this. This person has deprived themselves of reacting to you emotionally, that now what's happening towards this person is a dramatic energy, because this person never saw you as being someone that could fulfill their own cup emotionally. But what I'm seeing is that you convinced this person so many times by your reactions and your responses that you were different than how they thought you were, and this person gave you the silent treatment because they knew you were right. This person knew, and they know that they failed to see this connection from just a practical point of view. There's so much emotional investment for this person. But this person also knows the second that you react to them emotionally now is the second that you give this person confirmation. So there's something about this person actually avoiding you. And the reason why this person is walking out on you is because they're trying to take control of their own emotions. They're trying to validate their own worth by giving you the impression that they have the ability to walk away from you. But what I'm seeing with the star is this doesn't change who you are. This person expects you to back down so that you will validate this person's emotions by giving them clarity that walking away from you was the best option. But it doesn't matter if you fulfill your cup, because this person will still be narcissistic and say that you're focusing on yourself all of a sudden. But what's happening is that this person knows they love bomb you. This person knows they give you so much love, but at the wrong moments. And there's something about this person never allowing you to feel reassured by the moments they choose to love you, because it's about this person choosing to get ready. It doesn't matter the amount of love they give you all of a sudden. The amount of love they always gives you has to come with a certain reaction or a certain response that you give this person. So all of a sudden, this person's angry because they can't handle their own mistakes. All of a sudden, this person's cracked the shits because they can't deal with their own shit. They can't deal with their reactions now or their responses because this person needs to feel validated about who you are as a person. And the thing is that it's who you are in the first place that this person ended up pushing away, because they ended up giving you the silent treatment. And now this person's angry and mad that you're emotionally not available towards them. But that sounds like a me problem to this person and not an actual you problem with this energy. But they're trying to make it a you problem because they're trying to deflect their emotions, because they're passive aggressive towards you, because they haven't actually been able to communicate, and they still don't know how to properly communicate with you.